time. We gotta go.
Go on, leave me. I deserve to stay in this oblivion.
Come on, this place is falling apart.
We can decide what happens to him later. Let's grab him and go. Now!
Bye.
Goodbye, Romeo.
I mean, if he wants to leave, just get up. I'm not carrying him.
The lava gets to that
Oh.
portal before we do. We'll be stuck here forever.
Let's move.
Oh.
Almost there. Everyone keep moving.
Why is this thing still alive? Radar?
How?
Zara helped. Fixed. Portal. Ran all the way. So tired. All the way here by yourself? Not really.
He brought. Alright. Cool. Titan fight.
Run for it now.
Ooh. Oh, that was violent.
Ha! We're alive! We are alive!
Yeah, and not a minute too soon.
Oh my gosh! It's not following me, right?
How did I even fit in the portal?
Nah, I think you're in the clear, Slim. Hey, nice work.
Actually, how did you even get up here? Lucas couldn't even get up here.
Save the world again, huh? Doesn't that ever get old?
Why, yes, thank you for noticing. Thought we'd fit in a light bit of world saving before afternoon pie time.
Happy to see you all in one piece, too. And what about the admin? Did he not make it?
He's still inside. The terminal, I mean.
Yeah, Jesse left him there.
Whoa, like, trapped. Forever. Don't you think that's a little harsh? I mean, forever is a long time.
Yeah.
As many people as the admin has thrown into his prisons, seems fitting that he gets a little prison time of his own.
I get that, I do, but... man, still can't help but feel a little bad. Well, I'm just glad that all of you are okay. And I guess this is all over?
Yeah.
Until
Yeah, I
season
guess it
3?
is.
I don't know if this game's gonna get season
What do you
3.
guys say we head home?
I say, way ahead of you, friend.
Me too.
Man, I cannot wait to put on a shirt again.
Whoa. Where's that rebuilding anyway? Are we destroying it, or are we adding more things to it?
I am approaching you from this direction, and am coming to speak with you.
No ninja trickery, hijinks, or tomfoolery here.
Oh, I get it.
My actions and my intentions are crystal clear.
After all the times you've snuck up on me recently, I appreciate that.
Precisely my intention. My days of sneaking up on people are behind me.
Okay.
So, no more Ninja Ivor then?
Ha! No. I decided it was time to stop running around in my pajamas and start trying to fix a few messes. Starting with trying to heal the rift between my old friends. Ellie will be easy. Just need to stop by Redstonia. Last I heard, Gabriel was doing the wandering warrior thing. Soren? No idea where he is, but I've got some leads.
Yeah, take it from me, it might be awkward, but I swear it'll be worth it.
Good to know. It won't be the first time I've created an awkward situation.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's time for me to go. This has been fun, though, hasn't it?
Jesse! Jesse, hey!
What's up, Radar? I was just saying goodbye to... Guess ninja habits die hard.
I hope you don't mind, but I've kind of been taking charge of the beautification project.
Okay,
I
so
thought,
you are
why not at
remodeling.
least make it look intentional. Really stepping it up to leader mode, if I do say so myself. And it's been stressful, but also fun. So like fun, stressful?
I just realized Radar has the
Anyway, I think I've been
skinny
doing a pretty good
arms he
job.
can get.
Being a leader is about staying humble. It's not a destination, it's a journey.
Yes, I get it. And I just learned what you said. I'm killing it as a leader.
Whoa!
Oh, Luna.
Hey, Luna?
No, Luna, bad. That is the real Jesse. We don't like the real Jesse, remember? Let's just ignore these losers and be on our way.
Oh, Stella.
You understand.
Yeah, okay.
So glad to see our rivalry is still very much alive.
Oh, this has gone way beyond a simple rivalry at this point. We are, without a doubt, full-blown enemies. Luna, now!
Looks like Champion City is being rebuilt. Ooh, that was disrespectful.
You are all the worst. None of you are ever going to be welcome in the new Champion City. Mark my words.
Bye-bye for now, Stella.
Okay.
Stella is the absolute.
Stella, just go be Stella.
Hey, look who's sticking around.
Well, after all that time we spent traveling together through the underneath, you're not so bad.
Now, you got everything you need, all packed and double-checked?
Yes, Jack.
This is very, I don't know, bittersweet for me, you know. Goodbyes are no good. That we have, Nermi, so I won't say it this time. Not to people that I will see again.
You got it. Come on, walk me to the gate.
So, you're leaving, apparently? For how long?
Honestly, probably a while. But it's good this time. I'm doing it for me. I'm trying to, like, grow or whatever. Anyway, I'm about to say goodbye to everyone, and I'm here.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Promise broken.
Jeez, it'll be okay.
So Petra's heading off into the great unknown, huh? I figured. Definitely sounds exciting. Could start a new town, find temples or dungeons or whatever you hack and slash types do.
Everyone's got to find their happy place. For Petra, it's mostly in unexplored forests and caves.
Maybe I should have offered Lucas to go with her. He would have liked that.
Closing that chapter of my life for a while.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's time to settle down. Here.
Hey, you guys are missing out on prime group hug action.
No,
actually dying.
You don't think this is like the last time we'll all be together, do you?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, if Petra's leaving... Now, hang on. Let's not put all the pressure on me here.
Maybe I'll go on an adventure too.
Even if it is, no matter what, we'll always be best friends. And I know that you'll all be the best friends I ever had.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of here before I... Too late.
Bye, guys.
Be safe out there, okay?
The safest. And when you finish that book of yours, I better have a great part in it.
Uh-huh.
I know back in Admin's cabin, you said you'd always be waiting in Beacon Town.
Oop.
But
Sorry if I hit the mic.
the invite's still open if you want it. No pressure.
Hi, Stowe.
Wait, you're leaving?
Ah, why are you making me make this choice? I still have stuff to do in Beacon Town.
Beacon Town's pretty cool. I don't want to miss seeing it get even cooler.
Oh, I was hoping that's what you would say.
Despite the radar.
See ya, Petra.
I, for one, am incredibly excited. And I can keep being your intern.
Did I make a mistake?
Intern? He hasn't earned a promotion yet?
Executive intern.
Intern-in-chief.
Ooh, director of
It is funny.
internal affairs.
Senior intern.
Oh, yeah, definitely getting a promotion. I hereby promote you from intern to senior intern.
Isn't he the only...
I love it. I won't let you down, Jesse.
I know you won't.
That's why he's the senior.
Come
Oh, the
on,
eyes got a bit
let's
weird.
get back to the hall.
Guys! Jesse decided to stay.
I'm glad to hear it.
I know, me too. Just think about all the amazing things we'll be able to do. The new buildings, the new inventions, the new structures. I've got some big plans,
Radar.
big plans that I want to pitch you. It'll be great, I swear. First, I think we should set up a couple
Let's just
of
keep the
meetings.
tradition.
See about a conference with the
Radar.
Firework Guild, get a celebratory display going. Finally do that lunch with the followers of Soren.
Followers of Soren?
Radar.
And anyway, point is, we've got a lot of work to do, and I can't wait to start.
Me neither, pal.
Okay, so this is cool. So we get to see our characters' relationships. Not as detailed as Telltale Batman, but you 51% of players encouraged Petra to be her own person, knowing you will be friends no matter what. Yeah, I'm happy with how this ended up because Petra, she is the only character that doesn't really have her own thing, like Lucas's writing, Olivia's Redstone, and so on. So yeah, I do want to encourage Petra to be her own person, but I also don't want her to think that just because you are your own person doesn't make you alone. Like, we can still be friends no matter what you become, unless you become Romeo. Okay, I got radar. This has two choices. Interesting. You 49% trust the radar, letting him become the man in charge. Yeah, sure, why not? Radar isn't exactly a bad person. You 47% of players encourage Radar to take chances and be his own man. Yes, Radar is pretty pathetic. I still think he's pathetic by the end. But, you know, to fix that, Just need to take chances and be your own man. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay, Stella. You and 53% of players wanted nothing to do with Stella, so she embraced her darker side. Oh my. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed how Stella turned out in this series. There wasn't really much to her. When they first introduced her in episode 1, I expected this whole story arc with her, and there was not really anything. She kind of just showed up every once in a while. Yeah, I kind of said this before, just like Telltale Batman with Catwoman. If she's not going to change, I'm not going to try to change her. So yeah, wanting to do nothing with Stella, so she embraced the darker side. That seems kind of accurate. But no, I still played along. If she wants to be rivals, I'll be a rival with her. Against her. And Zara, I'm so disappointed that Zara wasn't even in the last episode. She's definitely one of my favorite new characters. And you and 50% show Zara that there was hope in the world. Yeah. There's not much to say about that. Yeah, but she was definitely an interesting character. She's definitely the more evil character, but she's still the good guy, so I've kind of found that interesting. And she was an admin, so she knows the history about everything. I was hoping that Zara would at least showed up at the end there. Maybe a final face-to-face moment with Zara and Romeo. We didn't even get that. So, I'm a little bit disappointed. I like Zara. If there's a season 3, I hope she returns, but I doubt it. There's no reason for her to return. And Romeo gave in to Romeo's wishes and left him in the void. Oh, only 48% players did that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm done with Romeo. His games was never cute in the beginning, and maybe his intentions was never bad, but I don't care about your intentions. Your action I look at, and I was not liking Romeo's action, so I did left him in the void. I mean, I guess Romeo learned his lesson at the end there. That's cool and all, but I kind of had to take away his powers for him to realize that. Yeah, even at the end, no matter what, he just kept fighting, so that's all Romeo knows what to do with his powers, is to fight back. You and 45% led with a sure, decisive hand, did not compromise your values. Led with a sure, decisive hand and did not compromise your values. Like, I'm 45%. What's the other 65%? Did not compromise your values. It's just trying to say that I've been consistent throughout this whole series. That did not. Okay, sure. Thank you. Thanks. But with the sure, decisive hand did not compromise your values. I'm not actually sure how the game determines that, but sure. Okay, Troy says, what advice did you give Jack when he met Ivor? You and 56% of players told Jack to be himself. Yes, I did, and like I said, I don't remember exactly what advice I gave Petra in episode 1, but it's good to be yourself, right? Actually, let me check that real quick. What did I tell Petra to do? Chose to tell Petra to play it cool, so I did compromise my value. Yeah, sorry to be inconsistent. But, if I were to try to justify myself, I would say that in episode 1, we didn't know who Jack was. We needed Jack's help, and I don't want to scare him off, maybe, if that's the right word, or I didn't want anything to annoy Jack because we will need him. With Ivor, I know Ivor. Like, you can be yourself with Ivor. I don't think he'll do anything bad. But Jack, I don't know who Jack is. I try to play cool with new people that we never met before. Okay, did you destroy the admin statue? And 50% of players destroyed the admin statue, but put Nell in danger. Okay, that's the one decision that I really regretted. I was a bit... When I made that decision, I was thinking, what would Nell think? So, if I told her to destroy it, I was thinking, okay, the worst that can happen is that she'll get annoyed that I broke the statue, or I made her destroy the statue after she worked so hard making it. So I did pick to destroy the statue, she ended up happy, so I got happy. But I didn't think what would happen if the admin actually saw that the statue was destroyed. And the fact they took her away and put her in prison, I really regretted that. How did you confront the admin in his towers? 53% players tried to reason with the admin. So, majority did just reason with admin. I wonder why they did that. Because earlier this episode, I told you that I was going to kill the admin, Romeo, no matter what. But the reason why I tried to reason with him in that moment was that there was no way that we could have won that fight. Like, admin essentially is a god, and I don't think they've used the word god, but I think admin is supposed to be another word for god in the Minecraft universe. So there was no way. So when I said that I wanted to kill the admin, I was thinking more stealthily take away his powers. So I only tried to reason with him at that moment because there was no way we were going to win that fight. I wonder if other players picked to reason with the admin just because they wanted to reason with him, but I did not think he could be reasoned with. And did you leave Romeo behind in the terminal space? And so I'm in the minority here, 58%. Yeah, I was keeping my promise. I was going to kill Romeo no matter what. Or even not kill, just like get rid of him. Defeat him, whatever. I've said this, that Romeo has to be gone. He needs to be killed, whatever. Or maybe, I don't know, send him to another dimension. I don't care, but Romeo has to leave. So I did leave him behind here. I'm not surprised that my majority picked to bring him though, because he was powerless, so there's no way Romeo was ever going to be a problem again. But I don't know, I just felt like he didn't deserve a second chance. And even when we were about to take away his powers, he just kept fighting, so I just left him there. And did you remain Beacon Town, leave with Petra? Wow, this is very 50-50, but a minority at 49% remained in Beacon Town. Yeah, I've said this throughout the whole season that Petra needs to find her own place in this world. Everyone else has already, she hasn't. And I think the only way for her to find that is to let her out on her own. And I've already found my place. I need to take care of Beacon Town, so that split had to happen. Although leaving with Petra would have been great, I'm sure Petra would have loved for us to come with her, but the whole point of her leaving in the first place is to find herself. And I didn't want me to get in the way of that. Episode 5. So I'm gonna talk about what I think about this episode and the entire series as a whole, including season 1. I have been enjoying the Minecraft story mode. Like I said, I had the choice to either do this series or finish up Guardians of the Galaxy, and I have been enjoying this a lot more. And mostly because, I may have said this in the last episode depending how it was edited, what I love best about the Minecraft story mode is that anything could happen. Like in the actual Minecraft game, you can build anything you want. In the Minecraft story mode, you can make any storyline you want. So I can enter this not knowing what will happen. And this episode, or this season particularly, none of the episodes are similar at all. First one was like this underworld, and then you get into this ice palace, and then prison, this weird underground world, and the fifth, which is a finale. But even out of all Minecraft story, I'll say season 1 is my least favorite, just because it was pretty standard and basic. Like nothing crazy could happen. I mean, crazy stuff does happen, but it isn't like this or even the second story arc where we're just teleporting to different worlds. You don't know what to expect, which I do like about this series. This season was definitely unnecessary. I didn't think we needed another adventure of Minecraft story mode, especially with the whole storyline with the gauntlet and the admins. I wasn't a big fan of that. I thought they could have done a little bit more. I mean, Zara, I liked her, and she made the story a bit more interesting. But in terms of that storyline, I didn't see a reason why it needed to be here, nor did I think it was great enough that it had to be told. But I do like this season better than the first season, but for this one reason was that I feel like, especially for a kids game, I feel like there is sort of a lesson that's trying to teach whether it's the first season, I'm not really sure what lesson they were trying to teach. I mean, it was like a fun journey and some cool stuff happened, but I feel like this season 2 in particular had this theme of friendship. In the first episode, they explained how everyone has their own lives now, and although they're still friends, they can't hang out anymore. And that was like a common theme throughout the season, with Petra particularly not knowing what she's going to do after all this. And it was like still very fitting at the end. The last choice they had to make this season is whether to go with Petra or not. Because it's, especially for kids, it's giving them this idea of whether friendship could last and how you go handle it. And I definitely particularly do like how it was Petra is the one that doesn't know her place. Because if it was us who doesn't know, all we have to do is find it and maybe rely on friends to help us. But having a friend that doesn't know her path instead made the story a bit more interesting, because now we have to make our choice whether the choice to either help her and sacrifice our life, or help her because she is our friend. I do like the idea that Telltale is putting in this season. Same with Zara and Fred and Romeo, how they were friends but they split apart. Again, not as interesting as with Petra, but yeah, the whole theme of friendship is still in the season, which I do think is good to have. And yeah, in season 1, I'm not really sure exactly what we're supposed to learn through that experience. Going back in season 1, about halfway, we lost our pet pig, but the game never really addressed that. I mean, season 1, every time Jesse saw a pig or anything reminded him of Ruben, he gets upset, but they never really addressed that sadness or even like death. So although even season 1 of Minecraft Story Mode have something as big as that, they never do anything to address it. This season they addressed Petra's problem and made that a common theme throughout the season. Yeah, I really enjoy playing the Minecraft Story Mode. I don't know if they're doing a season 3. Like I said, this season wasn't really necessary, and the third one isn't really necessary either. If they want to stop now, cool. And if they are going to do season 3, I hope they do more important choices, like whether to go with Petra or stay home at Beacon Town, and less of the choices like whether to take the Builder's block or the Warrior's block from episode 1. I still don't really know what that's about, but I hope they have more choices where you actually have to think about and it can really have an impact on others and yourself. Yeah, like I said, I have enjoyed playing this series. I definitely do recommend it for kids. I don't really think this has anything for adults or even teenagers, but you know, it's a good story, and especially with season 2, I really feel like it can make children think. I don't think there's much more for me to say other than thanks for watching. See you in season 3 maybe.